These Chinese period dramas didn't just recreate history, they made it feel real with insane levels of accuracy. Makes you wonder if idol dramas will ever hit the same after watching these. A former detective-turned-criminal must save the empire's capital on the eve of the Lantern Festival. Set during the Tang Dynasty's Xuanzong era, this drama may not nail every detail. The costumes are more accurate to another Tang period, but it's still leagues ahead of most other Tang dramas in terms of authenticity. The Central Asian patterns and headwear are a standout, and it's one of the first Tang Dynasty shows to really push for historical accuracy. The story's also top-notch, so I highly recommend checking it out. Set during the Song Dynasty's Renzong era, 1022 to 1063, this drama paints a quieter, more realistic palace life. While the plot might not be groundbreaking, the men's costumes are impressively accurate, a rare treat for a Song Dynasty story. The women's costumes, on the other hand, miss the mark. If you're looking for an action-packed, plot-heavy drama, this isn't for you. But for history buffs who appreciate subtle, authentic storytelling, it's worth watching. The drama focuses on Emperor Renzong's reign, rather than the romanticized palace politics typical of other shows. Set during the Ming Dynasty, this drama dives deep into the financial issues that helped bring the dynasty down. Based on Ma Boyong's historical writings, the show takes a hard look at the tax system and the chaos it caused. The story follows Shui Jiamo, a math genius, as he uncovers a tax error and tries to fix it, only to face resistance at every turn. What I love about this one is its focus on the struggles of ordinary people, not just the elite. Plus, the themes feel really relevant to the modern world. Criminally underrated. This Ming Dynasty crime thriller is gritty, realistic, and packed with political intrigue. The serial murders keep the plot moving, and the historical accuracy, from the dim lanterns to the unfiltered performances, keeps it grounded. The humor is dark, but it works. Honestly, it's one of the best historical dramas I've seen this year, and it totally changes the game for what I expect from a C-drama. Set in the early Qing dynasty, this drama focuses on the massive effort to control the Yellow River's devastating floods. It's a slow burn with lots of court politics, but the acting and production quality are top tier. The CGI is a bit repetitive, but the story doesn't feel dry at all. There's a good balance between the weighty, life-or-death stakes and lighter, witty moments. It's not just visually accurate, the emotional intensity feels real too. This one's set in the late 1920s and follows the daughters of a Shanghai department store tycoon battling for control of the family business. The costuming is particularly impressive, capturing the transition between 1920s flapper styles and the more conservative 1930s look. Sure, there are a few odd fashion choices, but overall, the attention to historical detail is refreshing. The show does drag a bit near the end, but it picks back up, and the costumes alone make it worth the watch. A 21st century woman time travels back to the Qing dynasty, getting tangled in royal politics. The plot? Not great, but the costumes? Absolutely stunning. This is the best Qing dynasty fashion you'll see on screen, even if some Manchu outfits lean a little late 18th century. From season-appropriate fabrics to the contrast between Manchu and Han styles, it's a visual feast for historical costume fans. The show didn't get much buzz due to its messy production, but if you're into 18th century Chinese fashion, this is a must-watch. An epic 80-episode historical drama covering the Chu-Han contention period after the fall of the Qin dynasty. King's War blends history and legend, bringing the power struggles of ancient China to life. The drama's huge budget shines through in the realistic sets, landscapes, and costumes. Though it can feel a bit slow with long scenes of political strategy, it stays largely faithful to the historical timeline, capturing the transition between the Qin and Han dynasties. If you enjoy grand, sweeping narratives with intricate detail, this one's for you. Set in the northern Song dynasty, the story of Ming Lan follows the life of a concubine-born daughter as she learns to navigate family politics. This drama stands out for its tight plot, slow-burn romance, and rich cinematography. Unlike typical love stories, the lead's relationship builds naturally over time, making their dynamic much more compelling. The costumes, settings, and action scenes, even polo, are beautifully done. It's a slow-paced drama, but it's one worth sticking with for the patient viewer. This espionage thriller, set between 1936 and 1949, covers the civil war between the nationalist and communist parties and the lead up to the establishment of the People's Republic of China. The rebel follows Lin Nansheng, a young student drawn into the power struggle between rival factions. With smart twists and a deep dive into the complex political landscape of the era, this drama is gripping for fans of historical espionage.